Hey everybody, welcome back here. We got a video for Slay of the Spire. This game came out in 2017 for on Steam Early Access and finally was released later this year out of Early Access on January. Came out on PlayStation 4 in May, and this time around it is on the Nintendo Switch. And today we have the Nintendo Switch version here. I was able to get a code, thank you by Humble Bundle. They gave me the code, and I've been playing this for the past week, and I think this game's really cool. I think this game has a lot of fun fare to it, and it's pretty sweet, but I don't know if the console version is the version you want, especially for the price. First off, we're going to get right into it. This is a deck-building rogue-like game. So what that means is you're building a deck as you play your game. You choose from 3 different heroes. Right now, the only thing I think of is that they only have 3, and there's tons of cards for each one. All different ones. So here you start out with a channeling. Each one is completely different. This one has like channeling abilities. Each one you can do a orb, which does damage, ice that gives armor, dark, which will generate damage over time once you unleash it. It's pretty complex, and you know, they're just all easy ones. Here it first starts off with Ironclad, so let's just check this guy out. Just get right into battle. So I should have to say that the PC version supports Steam Workshop, so there is kind of mod support. So you could do a lot of crazy things with that, even add more heroes. So, you know, so at the start you talk to the whale. He gives you like, hey, what do you want? Enemies in your next 3 combat will have 1 HP, or do you want to increase your HP by a maximum of 8? I like going with the enemies for 1 HP because it literally gets the 3 things right off the bat. But this time we'll do max 8. After the end of every combat scenario with this guy, he heals up, so it's actually having more health is actually pretty good. From here we can choose. This is the path. This is the game right here. We choose your path, 4 different ones. It's 100% random. We go down this one, we get a treasure, and then we get an unknown, which could be a monster, an elite monster, which is harder, a rest zone where you can heal up or upgrade a card, a treasury, which will give you an item, or a merchant, which you can buy and sell stuff. So let's go down to this middle one. This one seems like it has everything. So right off the bat, we have our energy in the bottom left corner. Everybody starts off with 3. Depending on who you play, you can change it, augment it. That goes up with certain relics. The top left, you have your HP, your gold, and your potions. You can have 3 at a time. If you have the 3, just use them because you get a lot of potions. And then kind of like in the bottom left there, or it's right there. There it is, right here. God damn. There we go. The burning. This is your relics. Each character has their own relics. So again, out of combat, we heal for 6. So it's a turn-based combat. We can do a couple things right here. We can do damage and block. So what I like to do is, since you kind of technically don't heal, I like to... Yeah, let's do it loosey-goosey here. Do a block, and then attack. Let's rock and roll. So it's their turn to attack. So they're doing a thing. This is dock mode for the Nintendo Switch. In undock mode, you can use the touchscreen. I recommend it sometimes since it's really hard to read some of these, kind of navigate through all these like little things and all. Like if you click that feather, it would tell you what it is. So here we have bash that does 8 damage and apply to vulnerable. So once the target is vulnerable, takes 50. Vulnerable creatures take 50% more damage. So yeah, do that. Let's do that, and then let's get a block. Oh, I don't have enough energy because that bash was 2 energy, and we striked. So let's keep on going. This game is like really fun. I really like this game, but I think the biggest problem I'm running into is that this game is $25. That's a lot of money for something that really doesn't have like a lot going for it. If you really like this deck building game, you could easily spend a lot of time in this game, but it's just like you're not really doing much. As you do a run, you kind of unlock new cards as you kind of keep on going, and then you find new cards throughout the game and you add them to your current deck. So it's just every time you start the game is going to be exactly the same, except when encountering that whale. So after practically every boss fight, you get some money, and then you can choose which new card you want in your deck. And of course, you can't skip this. I don't know why you would skip this. Maybe do for certain runs. I have also like accidentally skipped this because how the fucking stupid controller on the Switch is, where A and B and X and Y are all switched up. If you're used to an Xbox controller or even a PlayStation controller. So we have 2 wounds into your hand. Wounds are unplayable, and your next turn and then we gain 15. I like this. Yeah, let's do that. And then proceed. So now we get a treasure. But this game is really great. That's what I like about the Nintendo Switch, is it's a good, hey, you know, you're watching some TV, you're playing around, and I just wish there was more kind of good idle games type of stuff. Like, a lot of mobile games need to be ported to the Switch. So here's your shop. You always have one sale, and then you can buy potions, and then you can actually just for 75 gold remove a card. Don't know why you would do that, but whatever. Let's see. So what's the sale? Deal 9 damage. Put a card from your. Yeah, let's do that one. That's a good one. I still don't understand the colors. There's like. Oh wait, no. Red cards are only used on the first guy, Ironclad. That's how that works. Wow, I just figured that out. And then gray cards anybody can use. This. In terms of kind of the ribbon, I think it might be an upgrade of some sort or a rarity. Okay, and then this one has an exhaust, which is again removes all units, removes cards from until the end of combat. So yeah, should probably go into that. And then I think we're good here. Let's leave this. Proceed. Let's check out the random here. Okay, so we can pay for 100 gold. Desecrate, gain 275 gold, but become cursed. The curse is at the end of your turn, lose HP equal to the number of cards in your hand. So that is. Yep, we'll do this. Sweet. Okay. Let's headbutt this mother trucker. Gain a block. And so as you progress, your cards in your hand on the left will, you know, be deployed in here and then thrown into your discard and then recycled back into your hand if you don't have enough. You will gain a kind of exhausted pile, and that will be kind of cards stuck in there. You will get as you progress, you will get cards that have an exhaust feature. Usually they have a bonus feature, and once they get exhausted, they're again done for the counter. Once you die, that's it. You pull back. There is no carryover. The only thing you carry over is the cards that you unlock. So let's see if we can die. We'll show you another character, but this game can be pretty fun. I've gotten up to, like, you know, let's see, you know, an hour into this, and it was just pretty fun. And of course, they can give you buffs too. So, see, this one gains 7 block, but this is exhausted. But a random card is exhausted. Let's see here. Deal 3 damage to a random enemy 3 times. So that's practically 9 damage to a random enemy. Let's do that one. Let's do hard attack. There's also a daily challenges to this too. Let's do that. Yep. In the top, we got settings. You know, pretty simple stuff. Fast mode. Oh yeah, that's what I need. There we go. Save and quit. Yes. Oh. That wasn't for the settings. Cool. Now, again, this is on the Nintendo Switch. This is dock mode in it. It is kind of framey a little bit if you notice. We are recording at 60 FPS, but oh, it just reset the whole thing. Let's do that. What's the minus do? Oh, the minus is the map. Okay, the select is the map, and then the plus, I think, looks at. No, wait. Left looks at all the cards. Okay. We're learning. Let's see. Oh, he's dead. Okay. Let's see that. So once you get a rest stop, you know you can health, but we're at full health. 30%, and it will tell you how much your health, or you can upgrade. With upgrading, you get like some of these cards you like upgrading is not going to matter. So for this, you're going to get 8 block, but I feel like some of these, you know, are just not as important. You'll get some that like literally don't do anything. With this, hey, you know, a vulnerable is applied 3 times or through 3 turns instead of. So this is a pretty good one. There are also some cards from this guy that will be augment that will you can use that will upgrade a card, but if that is upgraded, that will upgrade all your cards in your deck, but it also will put it in your discard, so you can just upgrade your whole kind of deck in one combat. Oh sweet, here's a lead. So elites are harder, but they will give better kind of stuff. Oh Jesus. Again, kind of the main problem I had with this game is that it's kind of, you know, it's perfectly fine. I feel like this would be a great mobile game more than anything else. There's not much to it. You know, Hearthstone is really big on mobile. I feel like you can really set this up as a free-to-play game and then have extra guys be kind of like, hey, you know, this guy is $5. And I'm like, I just took mask here. So some potions are going to be kind of. So here's a wound. This is a card we get. We can't do anything against it, but you know, whatever. So we got this. If your HP is below. Oh wow, that's actually pretty cool. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, wow, we're actually doing pretty good. Let's see. Do that. There we go. So sometimes they'll give you a buff. Though this character's not about buffs, there's other characters that will like, hey, you know, this card is always in play, which is kind of cool. You can always see what your buffs and debuffs is in the bottom of your character. Again, in portable mode, you can use the kind of the touchscreen to, you know, look at that shit. Body Slam is pretty cool. I like that one. So like these combinations right here, it's like, hey, you gain 15, but then you do 15 amount of damage. That's quick, you know, two energy. Do that. Okay, the next 2 boss chests you open contain 2 relics. Non-boss chests. Okay, cool. That. terms of, I really haven't seen any kind of crazy kind of mobs, though. I've only been into the first 3 kind of levels, like worlds. Let's see here, we'll do that. So of course they're going to give us a kind of a slime which we cannot use. Can I really kind of want to like read that debuff or that thing I'm doing. No, not that. Got a swift potion, draw 3 cards. Let's do that. And I'm trying to lose, but I'm doing pretty good. Oh shit, I should have used that. Let's bring that back. Here we go. I just have so much fucking health. Is that they can steal money, and then those cards can't. Those characters can't steal your money, or like kind of vanish away. Let's see. I'm not a big fan of exhaust mobs. Let's check this guy out. Okay. Let's do that. Sweet. Just cut to these guys. Oh, okay, cool. And then there, of course, upgrading. You can upgrade this X amount of times, so it does more damage. That's cool. Actually, really good. Let's do a potion right here. So let's gain 3 block. Drink that. Some of them more return. Some of them are instant. Oh shit. Holy shit, I'm just like so fucking... Oh, wait. Get that. Potions. So, again, energy is what you use, so this will give me 2 additional energy in that turn, but then it will exhaust. Let's do that. So let's see. Heal for 29, which I don't need. Let's do a donut. Okay. Obtain a relic. Let's do that. There we go. Rest. What is this? Okay, so that upgrades it, and this upgrades it to 16 damage. Oh, Jesus, that's pretty good for a 2 energy card. Here we got a boss. Start it off right at the start. Let's gain that and that. Let's do that. Okay. Let's do that. Oh shit. Use a potion here. Oh, let's apply a poison. There we go. Get that over there. Ooh. I'm actually doing, like, really fucking good. I wonder... Jesus. Holy fuck, my damage is fucking so nuts right now. This guy is dead. Holy fuck. Jesus Christ. There we go, and then now we gain a good kind of one. So double your strength, exhausted. I'm not a big fan of exhaust. Whenever you gain, deal by enemy. Let's do Juggernaut. Okay. After the done of the kind of the world, let's see. So here's a relics. Once you beat a boss, you can choose between 3 relics. Gain at the start of your card. Future card rewards have 2 less cards to choose from. Yeah, so it's either we can't rest, which that's okay. We heal every time we complete combat. I really wanted to fucking lose so I can check out the other guys. Because each 3 guys is like completely different, which is kind of cool. Let's do that. Okay. Let's go. Let's do all out. Sorry, I have to go all out. Shit, that was a waste on that guy. Let's do that. Ah, and he vanished. God dang it. Slam. Oh, this is an upgraded one. But it doesn't really do anything extra that it's upgraded. Let's do that. Fuck it. All these wounds. Let's do that. God damn. Okay, let's see here. I heal for so much too. Lose 3 HP, gain that. We'll do that. Let's do that. Continue. So, lose. We don't need gold. Trade 50 good face for 50 bad face. Let's check out this. Okay, hold on. Shit. Oh, let's go over here. What the fuck is a happy face? Oh. Then, okay, that's cool. That's okay. I'm okay with that. Do that. Go. Got this. Jesus, starting to lag real bad. Mom, hold on tight. 1 HP. There we go. Jesus. Anger. Oh, it's already upgraded too. And in the top right, it tells you, I think if you didn't see that, was like how much time has passed. Let's do that. Let's do that. There we go. Don't want to die. There we go. Okay. Then, once you die, you get a score. Here we go. Floor is climb, blah, blah, blah. And then you kind of unlock more kind of cards throughout you again. But there is a limited amount, which they said they're not going to add more cards, which I'm perfectly okay with. I think each guy has enough cards. I just wish there was more guys. And so, you know, these are kind of more relics we'll get. So it's... I feel like this is a good mobile game, and I wish it was a little bit cheaper. 20 kind of $5 for this game is really a lot for kind of... I don't understand some of these mobile games that are like really... Mobile games don't know where they are in pricing. It's not my place to judge, hey, this should be this and that. And I'm just a shitty YouTuber. But it's just, you gotta understand that, like, there really is just not... There's stuff here in this game, and I think this is a really good game, but there really is just kind of, it's this, like, I am, like, if I play this, it will be kind of exactly the, you know, the same as it was last time. You know, these are different characters. It would be, I would love new characters. I think you kind of play this guy, then you unlock this guy, play this guy, unlock this guy. It's just, they're completely different, but I feel for like $25 for 3 guys, I feel like there should be 5. I really feel like there should be 5. Like, that's a lot of money. When you compare it to other games, you know, Dead Cells was a very similar game of like, yeah, it's kind of expensive, but you know, it takes a while for you to like ramp up. If you don't like that first 2 hours, like, it's, you know, a lot of that first 2 hours is kind of repetitive. So this guy's kind of the coolest one I got. So let's see, obtain a random rare card. So with this guy, he kind of has orbs, and orbs do bonus damages. Let's see. So passively at the end of the turn, he will do 3 damage randomly. If I invoke it, it will do 8 damage to a random card. So let's just block and then shrek. So at the end of my turn, my guy just does randomly 3 damage. One time I had like 7 guys out, and it was nuts. There's, you know, we could channel another kind of lightning orb, or we could invoke 2 of them right now. So it's just going to do, you know, a bunch of damage right there. And then here we go. I like this one. So lightning deals damage at random. Frost gain a block. Dark increases damage every turn when invoked. So yeah, it's kind of cool how this guy works, and how like your cards play out more into your, hey, you know, how we're gonna keep this kind of this dark orb until it gets to a certain amount, because it stacks up. The damage it does stacks up. And so, hey, I'm not gonna play this card yet, and when I come up back around, when I like exhaust this, you know, orb, it's gonna do like 1,000 damage or something. Oh wow, that's actually pretty good. But just the Slay of the Spire, this is a really fucking cool game, and I definitely check it out. It's on PlayStation 4, PC, and now on the Nintendo Switch. I could totally see this game coming to mobile. I think this would be a great mobile game. It's in that era of like, just like, you really don't need a controller. Kind of the mouse, you can easily single-handedly use this mouse. There are a couple other games that are very similar like this. I think this game does it probably for the best, but I just want to nail that in it. It's $25. It's $25. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you guys have a good time. See you guys next time. Boy.